Kopama, Kopama, look at us, mad by mad, you carry us. We never thought, say we go fall in love, Pama hope, you ignite Jesse, oh, like a dream. Ọmọ ológo ni.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I know it's very late out there in Africa, but it's a pleasure for me to be here again today. In Western Australian time, it is 6:14 a.m. My name is Benga Afolayan. Uh, just like I've said, it's a pleasure for me to connect with you this night. Um, how has been your day? I hope your day has been great. Yeah, one of the good news that we have for you today is Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer winning PFA Young Player of the Year. And it's a plus for us. It's a plus. It's a really plus for us. As you are joining, please make sure that you are sharing the live broadcast. If it's possible, I can still make the line open for anyone who wish to join me online to discuss uh, what is in front of us for tonight. Is Enzo Fernandez biggest disadvantage the price tag on his head or what? So in the last couple of days, I've noticed that fans, yes, Mr. Bumi Daramola, Ekaleo, all glory to God for his faithfulness for good days spent. Yeah, Oluwaseo. I've noticed that you know fans have turned to haters. Haters have turned to fans in respect to Enzo Fernandez. So I think it is good for us to talk about it and for me uh, to send strong words to our Chelsea fan base around the world. You know, um, as one of the Chelsea fans, I think it is my duty. I see it as my duty to also add my voice to Enzo issue. So, but I will want us to really debate on that. Of course, Enzo has his own blame in some part. He has his own own blame in some share of bad games. You know, he has his own fair share of bad games uh, without mixing words together. But that does not mean that he's not a baller. And I believe the sun will shine again soon. So we will be talking about uh, the areas where Enzo should really improve himself. But we will debate about whether it is 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 the price tag placed on him when we bought him that is still a problem, or maybe he's just having a bad game, just like he experienced it last season. Last season was a mix of good games and bad games for Ezo. Last season was a bit of good games and bad games for him. In fact, unluckily for him, when he was injured, and it was only Casedo that was available in that role, Casedo played very well. In fact, to go further, Chelsea really won most of the games when he wasn't around. So, and that's what some people are banking on for saying that maybe he could be benched sometimes. However, it is very hard for the coach to bench Enzo Fernandez now. Why? Because he's the, he's the captain, the main captain, the first captain is injured. Aside that, if we argue that okay, he has come from the injury, he will still what the medical team will still try to certify him before they could say that okay, Rich James is now okay. I don't think they have what actually certified James to be what to be included in our matches, and to also even add sort upon the injury, James is still serving the punishment. He was red carded towards the end of last season, and I think he's going to serve. Uh, he was given a 4-man ban. I think maybe he has served one, something like that, and it remains 3 matches to go. So he's going to miss 3 matches. Despite even if our medical team certifies him that okay he can play, he will need to wait after the next 3 matches. So and that means someone needs to be captain. So that what that situation favors Enzo Fernandez. Whether you want him to be benched or not, he's going to be a captain and he's going to play. So that means either Lafia or Casedo will be sacrificed for Enzo to play. So, and that's the trickiest part of it. Mr. Bumida Ramola said, same here. So, Olabode Olawale said, the truth is, Enzo is becoming too lazy and sluggish nowadays, and I think we have many choice. If at all, he must play that number 10. Palmer, Nkuku now, Jao Felix. Enzo is not productive enough. Yeah. So a lot of people have been saying that Enzo is sluggish. Okay. Enzo is losing balls. Okay. Enzo is lazy. Okay. Enzo is not productive. Okay. But it appears that no matter our complaints, Enzo will still play. And that's where the problem is. In fact, I read one analysis. I read one analysis. The guy said, uh, if Enzo had not been included in our last match against Manchester City, we would have won. I beam into smile because even if Enzo were not to be in the match, what will be will be. So we should not attribute our loss to Enzo's sluggishness in the match or the way he was losing the ball. So if you want to join me, in this discussion this night, I know it's late. I want you to follow the link in the comment section and let's discuss about this together. Thank you. I'm sending the link. I'm sending the link now in the comment section. Let's go enjoy some highlights of our boy Cole Palmer. We are going. When I come back, we are going to talk about it. But Enzo Fernandez is our main focus tonight.
Kopama, Kopama. Look at us, match by match, you carry us. We never thought, say we go fall in love. Pama hope, you ignite Chelsea, oh, like a dream.
I welcome you back again. Let me just position this mic very well. I welcome you back again. There's a rumor that Disasi service is wanted by Newcastle. Newcastle wants Disasi. Yes, there are many news outlets that would carry the news. So I want to. I'm also confused whether that's why they are not using Disasi because they want to what sell him, and I do not know why they want to sell Disasi. I want to say that. I also want to let us know that our boy Kopama has won. Our boy Kopama has won. I want to put it together. Yes, let me put it like that. Our boy Kopama has won the PFA Young Player of the Year. You could see that he also won some awards last season, and now this is the beginning of the new season. He has started again, and I really wish him more awards this season because the guy is what he's an hardworking guy. He's an hardworking guy. So my brother from Calgary is here. My brother Sunday Komalafe is here. Don't let me wake up. Don't let me tell blue soldiers to counter you. Sonampa, you know, Sonampa Baba Calgary in Canada. He's saying that Saka is better than him. Why didn't they give Saka? Why didn't they give Saka? Eh? Why? No. Why didn't they give Saka? Baba, this has not my again. He has come. He's my brother. So why they know the fact? If they know the fact, Baba Kagari, Kagari Popsy, if they know the fact, Sonampa, why didn't they give Saka? I know you want Wahala this night. You want Wahala this night. Just leave my brother. Just leave him alone. Yeah. Which I know British press. Which British press? Which British press? Both of them are Britons. Both of them are Britons. So which Britain stress? British stress called Britain press. How are you, Jeremiah?
I'm fine, sir.
Mr. Bumidara Mola has answered you, son Empa. Let the fact go and win the award. Now,
Bele.
he said again, Saka is a Niger boy. Forget about that. Don't play race card here. Don't play race card. Don't play race card. If he deserves it, they will give Saka. He doesn't deserve it. If he, don't forget that we are all Niger guys. We be Niger. So if he deserve it, then go give him. So Niger they tell you say the Niger boy where you they talk, you know what, you know fit. You know fit. You know fit. So no pa go sit down. Which Saka is a Niger boy. Because Saka is a Niger boy. So I beg, Mr. Bumi. Mr. Bumi. My brother is funny. I know when he wants Wala, you go see him. You go see him showing up. I
I
know
don't
he
want
wants
to
my
talk again about him.
see, he don't drop again. Why Palmer was on bench throughout the European competition? You have started again. You have started again. You know, I will not put you in the public again. Yeah. No, let's come back to the issue of Enzo. Um, I'm becoming to I'm becoming to be worried about Enzo Fernandez. Yes, he's not living up to the expectation. In yes, he's sluggish. Yes, he is having a bad game these days. When I say these days, I also I'm including the last part uh, of last season and the current season that we have started now. He didn't have it nice in our last game against Manchester City, and being a player holding a key role in the midfield. You know, some Chelsea fans feel that is the weakest link. Uh, is the weakest. What is your problem, Son Empa? Sell Enzo to Arsenal. You will see him fly. Check out your rejected stone Kai. How he's flying. What am I going to do with this my brother?
Is either you mute his comment.
Ah! Son Empa, you dey cause problem for comment section. Okay, I will come back to you. I will come back to you. Okay, Mr. Shegun wants to join. So, Mr. Bumi, what can you say about the issue on the ground now about Enzo? You know, because
Good evening.
good evening, my brother. Over to you. Yeah.
For me, I will not support the issue of people calling Enzo lazy player. I will not support him. We know the capacity and ability of Enzo before we went ahead to go and bought him.
Hmm.
So that is number two. I want us to critically examine when Enzo arrived to Chelsea. I think he's
Right.
arrived in January.
I
From
think so.
that
Yeah.
January to the June, Enzo played better game for us. He played the best of his game. And everybody, even all these Arsenal fans, even including this on Nepal, they always envy him that why why Enzo doesn't come to Arsenal, all those stuff. So at that time, Enzo is playing his own reposition. Enzo is playing his reposition. That January that we bought Enzo from Benfica. But since then, after the arrival of Pochettino, Enzo has been playing as number 8. And that is not the right wing for Enzo. When a player is playing out of position, you don't expect to see his best. So people that are saying that Enzo is lazy, I just advise one of them to go and play out of position. Someone that is offering science, let them give him course of arts. Maybe he will perform very well. So Enzo is playing out of position for me. Enzo is not a lazy player. I can say it in anywhere. We see the performance of Enzo in Argentina. Enzo and McAllister. Those are the two
Yeah.
people that hold the midfield of Argentina. If Enzo is not there, McAllister cannot perform very well. This is the guy that stand at the back for McAllister to go front to operate in Argentina. So imagine that we have Enzo, we have Casedo, we have Lavias. Those three players, they are all four. How do you expect Enzo to perform? Now Enzo is a captain. The pressure is now much on him as a captain. People are now castigating just for one single match. You are now using it to judge Enzo, but you have forgot the January that we bought in what he did for us, the way he helped us. So the problem with we Chelsea, let me just say, we Chelsea fans is that we are out of patience. We are not ready to patient for any. Every day no be Christmas for player now because he lose some form in the first match doesn't mean say that's how it be. And Enzo is play out of position. Let Enzo play the real position. Let him play four. Then let Lavias go front. Lavias can still perform in front than Enzo go. Than Enzo go in front. Now everybody is saying that Enzo is the kind of player that once he get the ball, he just give them long pass. You know him before Chelsea management went ahead to buy him. So why all this issue of Enzo is lazy, Enzo is lazy? Now let's use Maguire as an example. When Maguire hold the captain band, all my fans are shouting, "Hey, Atisun no Kiniko!" But immediately the captain band was removed. Now Maguire is one of their best defender now. We know how it is when you have a leadership role. I can remember when I was in school, when I was one of the executive, SUG executive, I make a lot of error. Why? Because I don't want to offend anybody because I'm a leader. But immediately I out of that office, then I free my mind. I perform very well the way I want to perform. The issue of captain band on Enzo, it will be another issue. The reason is that there is issue of this issue of creating what happened in Argentina based on the France issue is still there. It's just that we don't know what is going on underground within the management and the player. That issue is still there. And all this English legend, what's the name of this guy that play for Liverpool? Is it Carragher or that is talking rubbish about Chelsea? And I
Jamie
love the
Carragher.
reply that Mourinho gave him. He said that imagine a player that doesn't want Premiership is telling other team how they can win the Premiership. So Enzo is not lazy. I will always support that guy for it
Okay.
because I know he's still playing out of position for now. Let
All
him
right.
go back to four. Let Enzo play four.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bome. Mr. Sport Talk Arena, you're welcome. Mr. Shegun, you're welcome too. Even though it's your bedtime period, I want to appreciate you coming online to join the conversation about Enzo. Now, what is your take about this Enzo? Of course, I can predict it, but I want you I know Laura Latigbo.
Emil Ambassador, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Sports Talk Arena. Good evening, Mr. Daramola. Is that Mr. Daramola?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Good
it.
evening very much, sir. Good evening, Doctor. Thank you for this, Benny. And good evening to all Chelsea fans watching this. Well, I don't really want to. I want to generalize my opinion. Number one, I was I was in the stadium last Sunday. I wanted to tell you my experience before, I think in our live yesterday, but
But you didn't tell us. I wanted to even to ask you.
event overtook it. I made some video. I posted some videos on my page
Okay.
regarding. So you see, there are some, you know, people. Do you know that it's becoming very scary for the players to play in Stamford Bridge than away now?
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
If you know how impatient, sometimes the player when they are with ball, you will see those oyimbos shouting, "Fool, fucking bastard!" they are not. There is a time Jackson and Enzo they clash with each other. The noise in the Matthew Harding stand, is the place where our opponents were at that time. The noise from that stand, from the Matthew Harding, the noise from that place was crazy. Those guys, they will definitely be confused.
Hmm.
It is pressure, my doctor. It is the pressure in Chelsea now is very, very difficult. You see, we online fans that are not physically present, our own pressure is there too. If you look at it now, most of our players now they have deactivated their Instagram, Facebook. Jackson has deleted his Facebook. He has deactivated his Instagram. It is becoming very difficult now at the moment, and I feel for those players. The pressure is high now. Talking about Enzo, doctor, you see this Enzo issue. Thank you, Mr. Ramola, for identifying the fact that some players were played out of position, which Enzo is part of. Do you know that in the next 2 3 matches, if you play in Kuku to be if you play in Kuku to be winger, very soon people will start hating in Kuku too.
No, it's not
Start
even
swear-
very soon. Some are beating him against the
Yes, they
last
will
match.
start swearing at Nkuku. Stupid
Yes.
player. What is he playing? What is he playing for us? He's a stupid player. In fact, I've heard some people saying it already. That what is Nkuku play exactly? So Enzo was used as number 10 and he has been scapegoated for that match that we lost. That is the truth. Enzo is not a number 10 player.
At all.
He's not a number 10 player. He's a
No, number
central
10.
midfielder. I remember very well when we played Dortmund, second leg in Champions League, when Enzo first came. In fact, a player that did not even practice with the team. Enzo neutralized Bellingham. In fact, Bellingham got yellow card in that match. Enzo was
Yes.
distributing ball up, down, distributing passes, creating passes, defending, doing everything. But if we continue like this, we'll be losing good players. Because the way people are criticizing Enzo, the way they are scapegoating Enzo now, that Enzo is this, Enzo is that, Enzo is the one that is not allowing. And the reference of last season, when Enzo was injured, we are winning. Doctor, the last 5 matches last season, I know Gallagher and Caicedo are playing in the middle. The two of them are just figure-headed. The people that are doing that winning, it was Palmer, Madueke, Madrick, and Jackson. The attack was too strong that time. And against Nottingham Forest, it was destabilized because they got us. Because it was inverted Cucurella. Cucurella was coming to the midfield, doing like double job that time. He will doing the work of the midfielder. He will go back
Now that is what
because
help us more. Now that Kukurela self help us.
yes, Cucurella was very mobile that time. Do you know that against Nottingham Forest they needed to remove Gallagher and put Sterling before we could win that match because Nottingham Forest was already leading us 2-1. So don't use that reference. It was 5 matches actually. I know you might say because Enzo was not fit that time, that was the reason why we are winning. There are some matches that Enzo also played that we are winning. But Enzo was playing very well before they brought in Caicedo and all the rest. And if you look at our midfield very well now, Lavia is coming from a relegated Southampton. That's the last team he played with. Caicedo is coming from Brighton. Enzo is the only player that has been civilized and has been that has the experience. Let me just use that word among the three of them. It is very difficult for the coach to bench him. It is very, very, very difficult. And
They are just shouting. They can't bench captain unless he got injured.
yeah, so the attack on our players, and let me before because I know some people want to talk too, and I will still talk after them. Let me just before I rest my case, sir. You see, the way we criticize our play, the way they goat our players, we need to be very careful so that the God of soccer will not be angry with Chelsea. Do you know there is God? No, I'm being serious right now. Sir, do you know there is
Sure.
God of soccer? When the God of soccer is in your side, you will not even know how everything is working for you. Look at how we won our Champions League in 2021. We beat Real Madrid. We beat Man City. Man City needed to score a goal in final, but everything was not working well for them. They could not even equalize. The hatred on our player is getting too much. Look at the way we hated Havertz. Look at the way people were attacking Havertz. Havertz is doing very well now in Arsenal. If you want to talk anything in Premiership now, they will talk of Havertz as a striker and he's scoring goals.
Yes.
In their next match, he will
And
still
that's
score.
the reason why Ateta doesn't even think of buying any striker for now.
Yeah. So you see the way we criticize now, people say Sanchez, if they undo your case in Chelsea, if Chelsea fans can undo your case, you are in trouble. They said Sanchez, is a stupid. They don't even remember that guy save anything in Man City match. They said it's a flop. Go and bench him. Go and bench. Do you know if Badiashile had played that Man City now? Badiashile did not play, and they are still blaming Badiashile. Badiashile that is on bench. They are blaming him. Badiashile is. What exactly do you want? What can they affect Chelsea fan? Badiashile is on the bench. He didn't play. Ikuku didn't play. Omolomo is on the bench. Now you are still blaming him. But Kowi that is flopping because Kowi is our graduate. People didn't say anything about that Kowi.
No, they are not even talking about him.
They are not even talking about Kowi. And people, somebody, in fact, there is a forum that I am today. The guy has to say, you want Enzo. You are blaming Enzo for Kowi not defending very well and for Jackson not scoring goal. So
I don't understand.
Enzo is the problem. And for the goal that they score, Enzo is the problem. In fact, for rain that is raining in UK, Enzo is the problem. Everything now, Enzo. Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan.
I think Enzo deserves better. Of course, I know this is his third season, but he deserves better. It's not. It
Yes,
was
doctor.
not.
Doctor, what I'm saying is that let me before now. After this, I will not talk again. I will allow somebody to talk. Doctor, let me be honest with you. I don't want to believe Maresca will be stupid. I don't want to start blaming Maresca now. I want to give him chance. In fact, I'm still going to. I'm going to. I'm still going to watch our match. I'm going to watch our Thursday match on Thursday. I will still watch it. So what I'm saying is that I want to give him a benefit of doubt, sir. Wait a minute. You see, against Man City in preseason that we lost 4-2, Enzo, Lavia, Caicedo started and we lost 4-2. He know with his two eyes.
And he start them again.
We lost when he started those three guys and he still went ahead to start them again. Do you understand? So I want to give him a benefit of doubt. I want to see, when we are playing against top 6 teams, when I say top 6, against Man U, against Man City, against Arsenal, against any of the top 6, bench Enzo. Let Enzo be on the bench. In that kind of match, use Lavia and Caicedo. But when we are playing against small team, let Lavia and Enzo play. This thing is very simple. It's arithmetic. Use your sense, you a coach, because I don't know, because people have started saying that it's a Chinese Pep Guardiola that we went for, that is we have ordered for Abba made the Pep Guardiola, because I don't know. You need to use your sense when we are playing big team. Bench Enzo. You must bench one of these three guys, and Lavia is indispensable. Lavia is the natural defensive midfielder. Don't play the three of them. Try and share this responsibility between them. But when we are playing against Leicester City, Ipswich, and those small teams, use Lavia and Enzo. It's very simple. Thank you.
Mr. Sport Talk Arena, quick one. Over to you.
Good evening, everybody. I hope
Good
you can hear
evening.
me, please. Yeah. I will 100% support what Mr. Shego has said earlier on. I remember after our match that day when we were doing the live section after the match, I was the first person that quickly cautioned everyone else when they were pointing fingers on Enzo. And if I even went ahead and asked a question, is it the same football game I watched that you guys watched? Is it the same Enzo that played in that match that you guys are complaining about? It's very funny, but the fact is, we Chelsea fans we are we don't have patience in any case. And the thing is, for every mistake, we must look for someone to blame. That is why I am so perplexed that why are you blaming Enzo for someone else's mistakes? Enzo is not a defender. Enzo is not a striker or attacker that miss chances. You understand? So
Mm.
why are you blaming him? Enzo is not even the type of midfielder that has strength to mark. Enzo is a distributor. You understand? So I don't know why they are blaming him. Enzo is the Cisse Fabregas of our time now. You understand? So I don't know why they
Mm.
are blaming him. And
Hence,
for Cowell,
when
for
you say
Cowell,
Enzo, for
before the season started, I said it before that I am I am scared of that guy because the first game he played, which was during our preseason, he started fighting. Ever since that time, I have been saying it, this guy is not serious. He's like he's planning to change a profession from footballer to wrestler. You understand? So in general, I just want the Chelsea. I just want us. Listen, the fact is, we as a fan, we are. It is our responsibility as a fan to blame our players if need be. But my own is, do not blame Mr. B for Mr. A mistakes. That's the problem because they are all professionals. If you say we don't have the right to blame our players when they are not performing well, that means we also don't have the right to blame the government when they are not performing well in their position as a government, because that's their profession, that is their job. But don't blame policeman for president wahala, or don't blame president for policeman wahala, stuff like that. If the error is from like Mr. Shegun said, Banda Shili was not in the match.
you
But
are
I
right.
personally, me personally, I will still blame Banda Shili. I will still blame him.
That's hatred.
And I will even tell you now, that the reason why we lost 2-0 is because of the absence of Bandashili. If he was there, maybe it would have been 3, 4, 5, 6. Why am I blaming him? Because so far so good, he has not shown sign of improvement. But if next match he shows sign of improvement, I will be the first person to come online and say, give Badashile captain or give him the Ballon d'Or, he deserves it. You understand? So my own is, everyone has their opinion to blame, but please blame the right person. And for the combination, yeah, it is simple. You cannot start these three players together. It's not possible. You cannot start these three players together. You either bench one or the other. I mean, you are a coach. You have technical crew. You guys are supposed to chef all these things within your head. Like, okay, these people we are playing. For example, we are playing Bonamont, or we are playing Crystal Palace. Okay, this is their strength. This is their weakness. We need to jam pack our midfield. You understand? Okay, what do we do? Oh, no, no, no. We need someone who can distribute the ball faster. Okay, Enzo had to be in this team. That is it. Now they are complaining. They are saying that when Enzo had injury, we played well. The only reason we played well was because Cucurella had to do two people's job and make the midfield jam packed. So right from on Sunday, I've been saying it. People criticizing Enzo. I don't know which of the Enzo they are criticizing.
It
Whether
is
it's
very,
Enzo
very,
Maresca they are
it is
criticizing
very,
or Enzo
it's
Fernandez.
becoming toxic now on Twitter. It's becoming toxic. And that's why I never wanted to come
Do
online
you,
today,
sir, do you
but
know, sir,
I
do you
received a
know?
lot of messages for me to tackle this issue. And because they know that it will go a long way, to just reduce the tempo of the hatred towards Enzo. Is becoming toxic in on Twitter on Twitter platform. Over to sorry for to
No,
cut
no,
you
no,
in.
no problem. Do you know? Do you know? Because of the way they are criticizing Enzo now, other Legbere Football Club, they are now using their own Legbere players to compare Enzo. In that same Twitter, someone was saying that Kobe Mino is a much better player compared to Enzo and Casado.
I
Can
see
Say
you
you
your
know,
imagine?
I see
say,
your video now, bro. You
Can
got
you
blessed.
imagine?
Is
My
well.
my 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 father would say the way you treat your clothes, that is how the next person will treat the clothes. If you buy a cloth today and you treat it as a rag, your neighbor see you treating that cloth as a rag. He will
Mr.
take
yeah,
that
Sport,
cloth and
Mr.
treat it
Sport
as a
Arena.
rag.
Mr. Sport Arena, I'm sorry to cut you short, sir. I'm very, very sorry
No
to
problem.
interrupt.
No, no,
I
no. I'm true. I'm true in any case.
okay, wait a minute, sir. I just want
Mr. Wilson, the proper chairs, please. Just wait after Mr. Shagun lands, please. Sorry.
okay. Yeah,
I
so
recognize you, my brother. It's been a while. Yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
yeah. All right, Mr. Shagun.
okay, sir. So you the issue of Enzo, Caicedo, and Lavia. I hope this coach will not fail to identify that the three of them cannot play. Do you know that a Pep Guardiola will use only one of them, not even two? One. He needs just one. And if you use one out of those three, I know the person that I will use, but I will not mention it. Let the person talk. Let the other person talk.
You
Mr.
will
Wilson,
use
over to you.
Lavia. You will use Lavias.
Uh,
Very good.
okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Uh, yeah, for me, I think Chelsea fans are putting that small boy, that poor boy, under unnecessary pressure because Chelsea fan did not change. The same Chelsea fans, some of us were not privileged to watch in the stadium. Some of us are privileged to watch in the stadium. And those one watching in the stadium are the same team with us here. And they are the one putting Enzo on pressure. And when they chant your name, when they boo your name, I mean, sometimes you play nonsense. But when they hype you, when they praise you, when they sing your name, sometimes you play with confidence. Okay, those people love me. But when you don't feel that love, I don't think no player play in a place where the place look toxic. And I think Chelsea fans are making Enzo feel like Stamford Bridge is a toxic place to play. Because Caicedo confessed that last season he didn't like playing at Stamford Bridge because whenever he played at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea fans booed him. And that thing make him play under pressure and he did not like playing. He preferred playing away games than home games. And it's true. Now they shift that hatred on Enzo. Now they leave Caicedo alone and now they shift it to Enzo Fernandez because Enzo, I don't know what he did to other fans, but for me, I don't think Enzo is Chelsea's problem. Enzo is a midfielder, and the Chelsea problem is coming from the attacking and the defense. We are not scoring, and we are still conceding.
Hmm.
If you don't score, then don't concede. I don't think midfield is Chelsea's problem. Yes, maybe the combination of three of them maybe is not working, but I don't think blaming Enzo is the solution. The coach have to do the right thing. The coach, he is the one coaching them. He knows best because this is the same Enzo that play for Argentina, and for that Argentina they still play them three midfielders. They play Messi, they play McAllister, they play Enzo Fernandez. Sometimes they even play the Pau, four of them, because I think that guy too is a midfielder. And sometimes four of them play the same game. And Argentina has been winning all of their games ever since they lost to Saudi Arabia in their first game in World Cup. So for me, if Enzo is the problem, okay, see like now midfielders, a midfielder like that guy quality, they are not much in the market. You could see Madrid sold this guy retired from Madrid, Toni Kroos, and they could not see his replacement. Madrid just opted to go for Valverde to step on. They didn't buy anybody to replace that guy. They just continue with their old guys, Chouameni, Camavinga, Valverde, and Jude Bellingham. Modric will soon retire, maybe next season. Put Enzo for say if Madrid did not come for that guy, honestly, call me different name. Put Enzo for sale. If Man City did not come for that guy, see Man City are trying to bring back Ika Gundogan. Do you know why? No quality midfielders in the market, because some of them are just useless. No quality midfielder. Chelsea have young talented players for us to just exercise patience. Keep keep supporting those guys. Within 1, 2, 3 years, yes, you will see those guys. You will see those guys. They will step on their games. I don't think Caicedo is a bad player. I don't think Enzo is a bad player. I don't think Lavia is a bad player. I don't think all those guys are bad players. Just that the thing is not working for them for them now, and for them not be performing now doesn't mean they will not perform forever. I think if they have that right support from Chelsea fans, they will do well. But when you are putting them under pressure, under unnecessary pressure, I don't think no player, even we guys, apart from football, where you are working in your working place, when people put pressure on you, sometimes you messed up. So for me, I think those guys they just need our support. And as for Enzo captaining Chelsea, love Enzo, I don't know, but if Raheem Sterling is not playing for Chelsea, if Reece James is not playing for Chelsea, if and Ben Chilwell is not playing for Chelsea, and if not by seniority, I don't think nobody deserves that captain or because over Enzo Fernandez, because this guy is a leader. You could see the passion in this guy. When Chelsea when if you watch Manchester United game last season, Chelsea Man U, I think he had problem with Mason Mount in that game. Mason Mount trying to confront one of Chelsea players. So for me, just that language barrier, that is the problem. He cannot speak English. That is the problem. If not, Kobe is not a leader. And apart from Enzo, then Kobe is the maybe a true
Fofana,
and true Chelsea fan.
Fofana.
Okay, yeah, I'm forgetting. But then that one is a hospital guy now. So for me, yes, I'm not lying. You have to give captain to who will be active every time. That is why Rich James will not make it as a good captain, because you are always on the hospital, but you are not leading the players on the pitch. So for me, I think if Rich James, Ben Chilwell, Raheem
I think
Sterling,
I think Palmer is a future captain, sure. Palmer.
but then Enzo came before Palmer.
Yes.
So for me, if
uh,
those senior players are not playing, then Enzo should be our captain if he is playing the game.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson, the proper
And
choice.
I don't no, don't be offended. I just come to just register my name. My battery is almost down. I don't have NEPA light in my compound, so maybe I
Okay.
will be leaving now.
Okay, no worries. No worries. It's good to see you.
Thank our
Yeah,
Good
papa.
thank
to
I
see
you.
you.
opened up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Mr. Adeyemi Ademola, are you there? Mr. Kayode,
Yes, but
Mr. Kayode, you are welcome. Because I know your name before. So when I saw Kebash, I,
Good evening, doctor.
Nǹkan tó bá wọ ọmọ ló máa ń
what
jẹ́ lẹ́yìn odi.
eh, so what can you say, Mr. Adeyemi? Quick one about the topic on the ground now. Is Enzo Fernandez's biggest disadvantage the price tag on his head, or what is happening? Given the kind of toxicity that some fans now that have been what exhibiting on Enzo. So what can you say about that?
Good evening, Doctor. I know you are in the morning, your side. Good morning. But to my
Yeah.
fellow Nigerian that might be on call, good evening, my fellow panelists. Well, my own little take on that of Enso, I don't know why most of our coach that they have not been able to get the best out of Enzo. Like the only time I have a glimpse of what Enzo can offer that I enjoyed, it is that first 6 months that he spent after that World Cup. Immediately when Jorginho left to Arsenal, when he was playing like more or less like the dictator, like in that center midfield, I was the one that was playing the deep line midfielder. Those time, I enjoyed the Enzo contribution. He was able to dictate ball through those long passes that I hated Jorginho for. Because me, I hated Jorginho for playing all those small passes,
Small
small,
passes.
like yes, like not playing that
Sideways.
penetrating passes. But immediately Enzo come, if he used to display spread that pass from the front of central or on the defender, he was the one that would come and collect ball, play all those long ball, like giving us like a Fabregas like pass. Like that was there. But immediately that last season that Pochettino began to try to play him in an advanced role. Enzo playing an advanced role, he will always be underutilized because Enzo to me is poor in shooting. Me, I don't like his shooting accuracy. And if you are playing like 10 or 8 sef, you should be getting ready that some loose shot spaces will happen for you to hit ball. But see Enzo, he will just hit nonsense ball. I've never seen Enzo hit accurate shot like 2 times or 3 times in a match, and he will always have that position. So to me, I think maybe they need to go to drawing board. Maybe he should come back to that deep line midfielder. They should not be playing him up front. Because you are playing up front. How many assists has Enzo got? If they pay him up front, how many assists? I know Jackson wasted some of his pass last season, but nevertheless, all those passes is still underutilized. Kevin De Bruyne said something maybe 2 days ago or 1 day ago. He was saying something that he hates this statistic of all these passes completion, that he hates it that he can be playing sideways passes here and there without making a meaningful contributing pass, that he like if it's only one pass he will play and he will lead to go. He's okay with that than all these
Thank
completion passes they are playing sideways gbas making gbas here, that one is not pass. So and that's the kind of
I think
pass
it's
that
the
Enzo
one
is
that
now
said it.
playing now. That's kind of pass he's now playing. I can't remember the last time Enzo play a pass that he leads to go. And the formation this coach play, that our first match against Man City, is like
Jorginho
to
Pro Max.
yes, the kind of the kind of setup that the coach set up that our Man City match is like you want to be playing Enzo in an advanced role. And to me, it will be causing like some kind of confusion because that space is meant for attacking minded midfielder that is attacking minded. And to me, Enzo is not attacking minded though. Enzo is not attacking minded. Like that match now, when you want to remove Nkuku, I was expecting to remove Enzo. That Palmer to come in to come and play that central role. And Nkuku can still be on the pitch. Enzo will have left that time. So me, I don't think it's the price tag because everybody know that ọjà òkùnkùn ni wọ́n fi ra Enzo gbà ẹ̀. He just that World Cup abracadabra to lọ ṣe, that's why they go and sign him hurriedly there. To me,
Oluwa!
that yes now how many
Bang.
months has he has not spent up to a season in Europe. He just spent like the 6 months before they go to World Cup. It is from World Cup the hype come and we go and pay that kind of huge amount of money. Definitely that price tag will be weighing in on him and it's not his fault. I can't blame him for that because it's not the one that set the price tag. It is the foolishness of Todd that is carrying his money all year and there. Any player is just signing them those time. But I just know if they can rejig that formation and reset it up, I don't want Enzo to be playing that attacking midfield. No. It's better if you come to that deep line midfielder, 2 of them, and they should stop playing those 3 people. Me, I don't like the that 3 midfielder of Enzo, Casado, Lavia. No, I don't want it. They should stick to two among them. Is it that Lavia Enzo? Is it that Casado Lavia? Is it that Casado Enzo? Let somebody like Palmer or Kuku be playing that number 10. They should not be wasting that. So that's my own thing. I don't think it's a prayer or no prayer. If you want to play for Chelsea, definitely you are ready for prayer. Chelsea is not a small team. You cannot say you come to Chelsea, you will not feel prayer. If Drogba can feel prayer, who are you? How old is Benzo that will not say will not succumb to prayer? Definitely Chelsea is a prayer team. If you are want to sign for Chelsea, you are signed for prayer. Just know it. Yes now, Chelsea is not small team. This is not a Yimba now. We are not Arsenal. This is Chelsea. So for me, Enzo should just maybe he should tell the coach. He should go and watch his clip. The best time Enzo has played like he plays to his strength, it is that his first 6 months. All these
Yeah.
all those last season and this season that they are playing him advanced role. You know, he get to a time that Pochettino later brought him back. He started playing off front, but later he discovered that he's not offering more. That's now Gallagher was now going front more than him. Because those times that Enzo was playing ahead, Enzo is not contributing. At least Gallagher no sabi, no get technique. Gallagher have like 7 assists or 8 assists last season, and he scored like
Yes.
7 or 8 goals as well.
Yes.
And we go to say Gallagher is not technical, never technical. At least he have 8 assists. How many assists that Enzo had last season? So please, let our coach, if he can get this video, he should rejig that midfield. Enzo should come and be playing that deep line midfielder. He knows how to collect ball. He just need one workaholic sense another PL. And I know Lafia and Enzo, they can do that dirty job for him, but you cannot expect Enzo to do any dirty job. Enzo is like Tony Cruz style of play. You cannot say Tony Cruz should be helping you to be marking up and down. For him, it's just to pick pass, set the game. And that's the best thing that Enzo can do. I always feel somehow when our fan will say, Enzo is lazy. Enzo cannot track, but Enzo can. It's not feel that have the capacity to run up and down, carry ball, drive, mark, and still distribute. It's not midfielder. It's not all. You cannot be expecting him to have all those attributes. But let's utilize his passing range. Let's make use of it judiciously by playing him as a deep line midfielder, not as attacking midfielder. Thank you, sir. I submit for now.
All right. Mr. Kayode, what can you say?
Good evening, my fellow Chelsea fans. Good evening or good morning, Danny. Good morning. I've already said it that Enzo is Giorgio Pro Max. I keep saying it. Enzo is not a midfielder like Fabregas that could play a pass that could pierce, that can penetrate through defense line. His own is to play sideways, backwards, and maybe a kind of diagonal pass distribution. It's not that kind of a midfielder we can rely on in terms of creativity. Enzo is not the type of a midfielder like that. Remember last season, Pochettino made use of Enzo, Gallagher, Caicedo. Enzo is like a central midfielder. He can play 6 and a bit of Tony Cruz, but he's not a Fabregas type of a player that we needed, and that's what we need. We need someone that could just play a true pass that can just cut off two opposition players, that can cut off just middle of the park, and the striker can just pick the ball and score like De Bruyne. I think Enzo can. If Pochettino made that kind of a mistake that last season before Enzo got injury, and he started using Caicedo, Gallagher, and I think Palmer in the front line, in the middle park, and we keep winning games towards the end of the season. This coach is now making the same mistake, using Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo. It's like using a 3 DMF. We are not going to have fluidity in the midfield. It's going to be stagnant. We don't have a creative midfielder. So we need like the introduction of we have people that can play 10 now. We have Palmer, we have Nkunku, we have
the new introduction of Felix. So if they can play Lavia as a 6, DMF, Caicedo, central midfielder, then number 10 should be either Ikunku, Lavia, Ikunku, Palmer, or Felix. You see a kind of a juicy mixture. The midfield will not be stagnant. There will be some kind of flexible gameplay instead of we having a Enzo that is going to be sideways, back pass. All these things is not. That's why I said Jorginho is like a J5. Enzo is J5 Pro Max. Jorginho Pro Max. So I don't think we need the kind of player right now. It's earlier we identify the problems now before we get into the league deeply. All right. I think my own best pairing is Lavia, Caicedo, and a creative number 10. We have Felix or Kunku or whatever.
We actually have
I know he's going to be like because of price tag, or it's going to be like and the captain banner is going to be undroppable. So I don't know how they are going to mix it up now. But my own favorite mixture is Lavia, Caicedo, and maybe Palmer as a 10, or Kunku or Felix. And any other combinations, we are good to go. But Enzo is not for me. For me, it's not. For me,
thank you, Mr. Sport Talk Arena, you want to say something? Quick one.
Yes, Mr. Kayodesa. The only reason why Enzo is playing such passes right now is because of the position or the duty the coach has given him or assigned to him. You understand? Listen, 3 of these guys cannot play this position, cannot be in the midfield together. It won't work in any way. You understand? So the problem is not the problem is not Enzo specifically. You understand? It's not, bro. Enzo is just 23 years old. 23 years old who has won 5 or 6 major trophies. Not be fluke, bro. Not be fluke. You understand? It's not a fluke. There is a quality in him. Do you know that this same issue with Enzo is the same issue people are talking about Modric? Because in the Ukrainian team, Modric is a different baller on his own. When he comes to Chelsea, he's a different baller. You understand? It means that something is wrong. If these players can perform well in their national team, what is stopping them from performing in
Sport Arena? I'm sorry to.
But those 3 people is wrong. Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo is wrong, very wrong.
Now you're saying what I want.
Are you hearing
it's
me?
Very wrong.
Hello,
Mr. Shegun, I'm going.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Let me hear you. Let me quickly chip. I'm sorry, doctor. Let me quickly. Yeah, let me quickly chip in something. Sport Talk Arena team, Mr. Coyote. You know what happened is that we keep saying the 3 of them cannot play. It is because of the team that we have. Give me 1 minute. Let me explain something. Do you know that when Liverpool won league in 2019-2020 season, they were using something similar to what we are saying it cannot work. But the reason why it worked for them is because they have good wingers. They have this Senegal boy. What's his name?
Mane.
And Salah and Firmino. Those 3 guys, they will take the attack for it. And in the midfield, they were using Wijnaldum, Fabio, and Anderson. They are all like these guys. They are all like saying all the defensive midfield. But because they have good wingers, they are able to. But our wingers are not sharp. Our wingers cannot. They can't personalize. They can't internalize the duty of goal scoring. Do you understand? That Femio, Salah, and Mane that time, nobody know that the three midfielders they are all 4-4-4-4. Mr. Demola, Abi, Mr. Daramola, Abi, who said somebody said Enzo did not do anything last year. Enzo scored 7 goals and assisted 4.
Wait oh, Mr. Segun, don't misquote me. I did not say I did not do anything. I was saying the time he was playing him as like a 10, like they are playing in advanced role. That did not contribute more than Galaga. That's what I'm saying. No. I did not say
No,
he did not do anything.
they are all useless in that number 10 role. They
But
are all
Enzo can't
But
do 10.
Galaga offer more. But Galaga offer more than when Galaga was now given the role to play advanced role because it was
how
because
initially
how
because
did
it
Galaga offer more?
was initially that Enzo was playing ahead of Galaga. It was when he was not functioning well, like he was not contributing. Let us be frank to ourselves. It was so like maybe toward December that Enzo begins to score like one or small goals. So I know what I'm saying. I did not say he did not score goals.
Enzo scored before
But
Galaga
Galaga,
last season.
you might not like Galaga, but Galaga offer more than Enzo going forward, and I stand to be corrected. I know what I'm saying.
No,
Okay,
you are not far from the truth. Gallagher is always our Lampard now. You understand? A midfielder that was there for rebounds, was there to take shots. You understand? He was doing the dirty job. You get, but Enzo cannot do those jobs. Enzo cannot. Enzo don't have the strength for such activities. Enzo is a dictator. Enzo is a
Yes,
game
Mr.
controller.
Sotarena. Maybe you heard me when I said it. Now I said they should bring you to that dictating role. I
Mr.
said it
Demola,
now.
That's the
I did
point.
I
not
want
say,
to get
and I said
That's the
it,
point.
and I
Mr.
included it.
Arena, sir.
I said
Mr.
this. I
Sotarena,
included it that I'm not expecting that
I
we should
want to
not be
get
expecting
something.
him
I
to be
want to
doing
get
all
something.
those all round things. I said it now. It's not I say I did not say it. I said it that we should not be expecting him to be playing that all round midfield game. That
Mr.
should be
Demola,
attacking.
I want to
To be
get
defending.
something. I want to get something right very well.
Yeah.
Last season, last season,
Yes.
Enzo scored 7 goals.
Yes.
Galaga scored 7 goals.
No, Galaga score more than 7 goals. Go and check
How,
it. Or
how
in
many
no
goals?
competition. In no
In non
competition.
Yes.
Yes, he score more than 7 goals.
How many goals did he score?
Galaga in no competition score up to 9 or 10 goals. If
Is
I'm not
not
mistaken. It's
is
more than 7. Sha. I can even be telling you the matches he score. Galaga that score brace. Galaga score more than 7 goals in no competition.
you know when I say Enzo scored 7, I know some people will be surprised. That are you serious?
No, I'm not surprised though. I know he scored to like 7 goals now. I'm not surprised. I'm not arguing that fact. But Galaga score more than him is if it in type of goal and even in terms of assist. Both Galaga score more and assist more. Check it. You can go and check it too. I know what I'm saying. Galaga score more than Enzo.
But
Maybe for Mr. Talk Arena can search it
Galaga didn't
for us
score
and
10
bring it.
goals.
You said?
Galaga didn't score 10 goals last season. I'm
In
just
no
checking now.
competition.
Yes, in no competition, he scored 7 goals.
He scored 7 goals.
Yes.
How many assists?
Assist. Yeah, I think he has about 6 assists. Then all these corner kick assists. He has 5 or 6. Let me check. Let me check and get back to you shortly.
Okay, check.
I'm typing from this computer. How many goals did Galaga score? Galaga is no more our player. I don't want to keep discussing that anyway.
I know. Me, I just make it as a reference, and we are almost trying to repeat that kind of a thing. That's why I brought Galaga to the equation then. That I don't like the playing three of them. Me, I don't like it. It's not working.
Yeah, it's not working, and I hope this coach will learn.
And I get your point. I get your point when you are saying that our winger are not helping matter. You are right on that.
You
Because
know,
I didn't be our winger.
you
I
know
didn't
the
be their.
you know the issue of Jackson. We have argued it somewhere today too. I said, do you know that when Jackson doesn't play in forward, we find it difficult to play free flow in that forward.
Yes, yes,
It is always difficult when that guy is not playing.
very difficult.
Very, very difficult. But when he plays, Jackson is useful outside box 18 and useless inside box 18.
I like that usage of words.
That is
Useful
logic.
outside for safety and useless.
When he gets into the box, he becomes stupid. He doesn't know what to do. So I just he scored 3 goals in Premier League. How many goals did Gallagher score? Kill him in show by. Well,
In,
it is well.
now, okay, just I deliberately left you guys so that you
We
you
will talk to
argue
you
you will talk it out among yourself. But now that we have actually agreed that okay, Enzo has his own share of blame in some matches, and he needs to what improve on his game. And in fact, on YouTube, they are saying that Enzo is a below average player, folks. So a lot of like we have said a lot of things about how our fan base could be, how funny they could be sometimes. But one of the takeaways I could deduce from what we have said so far is that um, Maresca cannot use uh, Lafia, Enzo, and Casedo at the same time. We have agreed that okay, the trio cannot be used at the same time. But now, what is the way forward, Mr. Sport Talk Arena? What is the way forward? Since what we some of you say that okay, Enzo is play out of his own position, and we cannot use the trio together. What is the way forward in terms of the formation? Maybe our suggestion will reach where it matters, and they could make use of our suggestion. You never know, because this is a era of information age, era of social media. Information flies around. Over to you, Sports Rock Arena. Let's start from you.
Uh, it's very simple. It's for you as a coach. See, everybody have their fair share of blame. If you are not performing well, if you are not performing your primary duty well, then you should be blamed for it. The performance of a team generally is based on the performance of the coach or the coaching crew. If the coaching crew can sit down and detect this problem, because you see that's why in every match you see some coach, they always write something down. I believe they are taking analysis on how players are performing, you understand, the combinations and all that. So I still want to believe, that is why on Sunday I did not say much. I still want to believe that he's still trying to get used to the team. But from what we've seen before this season, even in last season, we've already understood the type of player Enzo is. We already know the position that suits him very well. We already know the people or the persons who he can pair with, and he will, perform well. So it is now left for this coach and his crew to see things the way we are seeing it. Like I said, you need to choose. In every match, you need to choose. It's not compulsory for one person to be a starter during the whole competition. We have more than 2 or 3 competitions to play this season. You understand? So in any case, every player is going to get a minute. For example, you can decide to say, okay, in all Premier League games, I want to be playing Enzo and Lavia in all Premier League games. Then maybe in other domestic competition, I want to be playing what's it called? Casado and someone else. No problem. As long as it brings result, as long as these players are able to, showcase their potentials during these games. But if you are trying to please everybody, putting everybody in the squad, you are trying to jam pack. No, what he's trying to do, he's trying to jam pack this midfield physically. But that is not what is going to win games for us. Or these guys cannot bring out their potentials because they don't even know what they should be doing there. If for me, I believe I am the one, you are the one who's supposed to run for this ball, and you still think maybe I'm the one who's supposed to run for this ball. At the end of the day, nobody's running for the ball. You understand? That is why we always say two captains cannot be in a ship. You have to give the ship to one captain. So it is left for this. This decision is left for this coach and his crew. But if in two games, because I believe he should be fast in detecting this problem and the solution. But if in two games, in fact, in our next game, if he fuck up, he will have me to answer for. I'm not the waste time. His vacation period is over. In our next game on Thursday, if he fuck up, he will have me to answer for. So that's
Because
it. That's my own opinion.
this is a tough season. That's why it's so worrisome. I cannot blame some fans who are also worried about it. This is a tough season, and it has been what going back and forth, going back and forth. Sometimes he plays well, sometimes he doesn't play well. Now he's now the captain, so it's so worrisome, and that's why I feel some of our fans they are toxic now, that they want to go weird about his situation. Mr. Adeyemi, what can you say?
Yeah, yeah. The to me, as because you asked solution.
Adeyemi, sorry, before you continue, please. I think
Okay.
in 2003, 2004 season, in all
Yeah.
competition, which is the Premier League and the two domestic cup we play, Gallagher scored 7 goals and he had 9 assists,
Yes.
one red card and 8 yellow cards.
Thank you for the fact. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Yeah, like the solution that me I will say, as you are Sport Talk Arena has said some of those things. But to me, I still stand to my first submission that so the solution I will provide, the coach should stop playing those three midfielder. He should stop. We have many attacking minded midfielder that can play that thing. Even Modric will excel in playing thing. Modric, I believe the time Pochettino tried to accommodate Modric in that 10 role, he give us some flair of how a 10 should play, how he should move, how he would initiate and dictate match in that attacking form. So to me, let him know who is best to start. Though I know that Enzo is now our you like say deputy captain now, because anytime if James is on field, James will captain. But if James is not around, he will be the one because Stewart did not have future. So if it's like he want to be starting Enzo because of his captainship of a team, he should just know how to, like, okay, Enzo, he should play that deep line midfielder. Let Gallagher and let Casado, this Gallagher, I don't know when he go comot for my mouth. I don't know why I just like that guy. Let Casado or Lafia pair him, but he should not play three of them. And I know if he play Nkuku in that thing, play Palmer in that thing, play Javelis in that thing, the team will be balanced. It will be balanced. We are not having flexibility. That match that we play, I know it is just, I see it as a test strong, but going forward, this coach should not be strong. I know the Italian, they always get coconut head, but you should not do that too. If you do anyhow in Chelsea, you see anyhow. As we are praising you, we will turn it against you before you see it. When you are doing well, we sing your praise. And if you are not doing well, we will not spare you the rod. We use the rod on you. So you should do the needful. I expect him this serviette. Let me use Mr. Shegun. Let me use his word. What he used to call this team? You say macaroni. I mean, which team we want to play?
Our spaghetti.
Spaghetti, okay. Our serviette that we play. You should try and let us see that. You should drop one of those things and let us see how stable it looks like. So that's my take, sir. Thank
Thank you, Mr. Adeyemi. Over to you, Mr. Shegun.
Okay, as everybody has rightly said, I believe we have a common idea, which is the three of them cannot play together, and the coach should make a decision. Uh, if you look at our team, you know every team needs a leader. They need somebody that will say, "Let us go." You understand? And Mr. Sport Talk Arena mentioned, I don't know if he's the one that mentioned something the other time. If you watch the match, the Man U match, the 4-3 match that we won, when we were 2-1, almost all of our players have lost hope. You know, we were 2, no, when we were 3-2, you know, we were 2-0 up in that game. And before you know it, everything scattered. Man
You
U
blew
scored
it
3
away.
goals and they were leading on 3-2. They bring Mount. It was Enzo that confronted Mount. When Mount, I think Mount did something. Mount was trying to delay the restart for a throwing or
Yes,
something.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mount, yeah. You see that thing that Enzo did? That is when we won that match. He faced Mount that you are a fuck and you are a shit. You have left Chelsea. Leave us alone. Don't waste our time. Enzo assisted the winning goal on that day.
You are
It
right.
was it was a brilliant assist. It is, you see, there are some small details that says a lot in leadership in the team. If you just say, okay, all the children should go and be playing, some of them they lose hope, and Chelsea players they lose hope so easily. Once they score us like this, some of them are just they don't have that fighting spirit. The fighting spirit we had in Napoli, Chelsea during those days when Stamford Bridge was Stamford Bridge, the fighting spirit that you know we need the spirit. We need the never die spirit. We need somebody that will take life so serious. And doctor, let's be honest to ourselves. There is a player that we are just silent. We don't want to talk about him. The statistic of Caicedo is not good enough for the money we bought him. Let's be honest to ourselves. Throughout last season, Caicedo played about 30 something matches. He scored only one goal. But we can easily criticize Enzo. They are all playing the same thing. No? They are all on the field, playing the same thing. But we are just quiet about
But
this.
the roles of Casedo,
Mr. Shegun, let me say
the role.
Yeah.
something with that
Uh-huh,
about that Casado.
uh-huh.
The reason why we are not talking, like we are not talking more of about Casado. Casado come last season, he did not do pre-season with them one, and we did not even sign Casado to come and be assist to. Just
No,
get that their profile
no.
different too. It's different
Uh-huh,
too. It's
Okay.
different.
But
Though
uh-huh.
don't let us
Enzo was signed to come and be
we
doing assist abi.
You see, doctor is already telling you, he's giving you baritone voice in the background because that's his boy. Oh. That's his boy. Oh.
I know Enzo is your boy too. All I've watched Doctor. Doctor loves all our player. That's the truth. Doctor loves all our player. He has song for almost every. For somebody to sit down and be composing song for all the player, I know. But I know his identity with Enzo is so strong because of that song that he used to bring Enzo in. That song popularized Doctor.
Casado, not Enzo.
Yeah, Caicedo.
No, he
You see,
also made some for Enzo. He made some for Enzo
that
as
is
well.
what I'm
But
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
one thing I know that Doctor have a soft heart for especially a black looking player. Doctor have soft heart for
Jackson
them.
and Casado.
And doctor cannot dispute that fact. I know that he has soft heart
No,
for
doctor, we
them.
have seen this song before now. We know you have this song. We know you have this song. But what I'm saying is that the statistic is not good enough for Caicedo to. But I don't want to bring Caicedo into this discussion.
It's better. It's better.
Mm.
It's better.
Yo, I don't want to bring Caicedo into this discussion, but I want to say something. I want to make a reference to Real Madrid team. Do you know Real Madrid has similar issue with Chelsea in the midfield? If you look at it, they have Tushemeni, they have Kavaminga, they have Vavadi, and they have Modric. If you look at the way they are using those players, you will see that there will be some times that Tuchemeni will be our Lavia. You understand? Kavaminga can be Caicedo, while Vavadi can be like Enzo.
Enzo.
Ancelotti has the way he used those guys. There are some players that you will see you will see different midfield formation. That's what I'm saying. That if we are playing a team that will defend, a team that will sit back, we need Enzo because it will be so useless to use Caicedo and Lavia for a team that is defending against us.
Okay.
But if we are going to defend against a team, if we don't want a counter attack, if you want to prevent a counter attack, then Lavia and Caicedo have to play. You see, as a coach, you need to strategize. You need to create a different strategy. Like departmentalize the teams in the Premier League. Every team have their traditional way of playing. If you are playing Newcastle, we know that when we are playing Newcastle, honestly, if I'm a coach and we are playing Newcastle, Enzo doesn't have any. If I want to slow the game down against Newcastle, because Newcastle run a lot. When you are playing Newcastle, they play the typical English type of football. They are the kind of team that runs a lot. When we are playing Tottenham play though the new coach, Tottenham coach is trying to change their pattern to best kind of thing. So what I'm trying to say is that the coach, you have all the tools. You have all the tools. It is now you that we decide. We cannot have a default midfield. We can't have a default midfield, but we need two out of Enzo, Caicedo, and Lavia. So it is now depends on the coach tactical ability to identify the pairing for each match that we are going to be playing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like Arsenal now, Odegaard is a defaulted player. Whether you like it or not, Odegaard will start. Sometimes you use Giorgio, Odegaard, and Rice. Sometimes you use Rice, Party, Odegaard. As a coach, you need to know, and you will create your own a template that this is what I want. Do you understand? This is how I want to play, and everybody will know that this is how the coach want us to play. So the issue of Enzo being the assistant captain does not necessitate that he has to be starting all matches. No, there are some matches that Enzo is not needed. Let him sit on the bench. Let Lavia and Caicedo be ready for that kind of match. Put in Kuku in front of them. So there are some matches that even Palmer cannot play that thing. And even that Palmer, it's not all matches that Palmer should be starting. There are some matches that Madueke should start ahead of Palmer. Yes, we
Yes,
should
you
not
are right.
we should not the Palmer should not be untouchable. There's nothing like untouchable. He has enjoyed that untouchability last season. This is another season. Do you know that there is a statistic that I need to read about the match we play against Man City? They said Gusso was dribble pass 5 times. They dribble that guy anyhow. They dribble Gusso like mad. And the reason why they are dribbling Gusso was because Palmer exposed him. Palmer was not tracking back. So we need our wingers to be tracking back. And we need no at the moment nobody should be untouchable. Now Jao Felix has joined. And I believe Jao Felix enjoy playing that 10 too. So we have like 3 10s in our team. So if the coach is sensible enough, he should now know that there is no room for 3 of Enzo, Caicedo, and Lavia again, because we can't be putting all our 10 on the wing, or to be putting them on the bench. Jao Felix is not a winger; he's a 10. He should be playing behind the striker. The same thing with Nkuku. So Palmer should stick to the wing. Palmer and Madueke, they should be fighting for that right wing, Why Modric
and
and Neto
Neto.
should be fighting for the left. I don't want to see Nkuku in the wing. The coach should stop creating another problem when he has not even find solution for the existing problem. If you are now creating new problem for yourself, you will just discover that at the end of the day, we will play 3 matches, we will have 1 point. Then we will be dragged back. Because before you know it now, if you go to Wolves, if Wolves should score first, they might win. Before Wolves is another very stubborn team. The only thing
There's
that made Arsenal
Mr.
to
Shegun,
win, yes,
Mr. Shegun, sorry for cutting you in. There's this fear that I even used to hear, that like when you talk about the leadership of Enzo, about the Man U stuff, I used to
yes, sir.
have this fear that teams should not score before, teams should not first us to score. We used to have that problem, especially this crop of young player. The
Yes,
mentality to come back,
they
they
get
don't have it.
demoralized.
They don't have it. It is better we are leading that maybe they now equalize than people scoring ahead of us. I have
If you
noticed that, and it has
Mr.
been
Demola,
less important.
if you remember, that is, I told a friend of mine recently when we were talking about chess. We are doing a WhatsApp call that day.
Okay.
I told them, I said, in England there are difficulties in winning certain matches for Chelsea. It has been long, even when Mourinho was here. Whenever we go to Midland, any match,
Mm.
we are going to Midland this weekend now. We are
Yes,
going to
Wolf.
Midland on Sunday because Wolves is Midland. Wolves is very close to Birmingham. When you are
Yeah.
playing teams in Midland, they are Wolves, Birmingham, Aston Villa, Wigan, and those kind of teams in those areas. They are
Yeah.
always difficult to beat at home. Very, very difficult. You will see that against Wolves now. You will just hit one stupid goal, you just enter, bam, and that's the end. We are losing. You see, the preparation of the coach for that kind of team must be very, very different. You have to equip your team mentally, morally, and physically to play that kind of team because the league is very short. Before you know it, you will discover that we have played 5 matches and we just have 2 points.
Just like
So
last season.
yes, and life will now be difficult, and we have many London derbies too. So there are wars everywhere because there are war outside, there are war inside. Inside London here that we have Brentford is a problem for us. Brentford is very
Yes.
close to Stamford Bridge. Fulham is a problem. Is
West
close to
Ham.
Stamford Bridge. West Ham is in the southeast. Is a problem. Is a London derby. Arsenal is a London derby. You know, Crystal Palace is a London derby.
Yes.
So before you know it, we'll be playing London derby, and we'll be losing, we'll be drawing. So the coach must not be stupid. He was stupid against Man City, but I'm taking my cool. I don't want to blame him. I'm trying all my best not to blame that guy. Because how will you start the three of them? When you started them in preseason, you lost 4-2. Those three guys started in preseason, you lost. And again in the season, you are starting them again. Haven't you learned your lesson? Now against the spaghetti on Thursday. Now let's see what is going to start again. You see,
Yeah, this your
doctor,
spaghetti.
doctor Sherry. If you see how frustrated the Oyinbos were at Stamford Bridge, some of them. Do you know that, doctor? Let me be honest with you. When I went to watch that match, it's just like Nigerian stadium too. Outside stadium they are selling some Tokumbo Chelsea jersey.
Mm.
Wọ́n ń ta àwọn Tòkunbọ̀ jersey Chelsea.
Àwọn
Wọ́n ń tà
àlòkù use one.
something like that. Wọ́n ń tà fún wa. Ṣé ẹ ráwọn àlòkù yẹn lásán? Wọ́n ń tà ní £120. Kíní mọ́flà tán fi ń sọ́rùn yẹn £150. Owó táwọn èèyàn fi ń wo match yẹn ò ṣe kékeré. Owó tán fi ń ra mọ́flà, ra shirt. Tẹ́ bá lọ sí mega store wa lásán, ẹ máa ra aṣọ £300. Sáwọn owó yẹn wá wà nù sókèrè nínú ayé ni. So you will
Kò
now go
kéré
and
o.
you are now watching ball. That's why they are frustrated. Some of them are very, very frustrated. Bọ́n ṣe jẹ second goal báyìí, West End, àwọn èèyàn tú jáde ni. Everybody sáré náà lọ wọ train. People are very sad. So the coach, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé coach yẹn náà ó wà confused. Kò tí ì mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. There are a lot of distractions. Gbogbo eléyìí táwọn Sterling náà ń ṣe yẹn ń distract ẹ, Ben Chilwell ń distract ẹ. A lot of the way to downsize the team is another thing that is distracting him.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, doctor, I'm very, very worried. I'm more worried than you, to be very honest. I'm very, very worried, and I just pray that uh he will be bold. I am not particularizing on uh, that I love Enzo. He must be playing. If you observe me very well, doctor, you see I have
Yeah.
made my point clear that not every match ni Enzo le magba.
So, sorry, sorry to cut in.
Okay, sir.
Some commenters are saying that we are using Yoruba words in
Oh,
in some of our discussions.
Sorry,
I think I want to apologize.
I'm very
I want to
sorry.
apologize.
I'm very sorry.
Mr.
Chief,
Chiba, sorry.
Chivas, we are sorry. We are sorry. We are sorry.
We are very
Yeah,
sorry
yeah,
for that.
yeah. So
So,
I just want to call your attention to it.
yeah, I will be strict to speak the formal language.
All
So
right.
we are all worried. We are very, very worried with the state of the team at the moment, and we are worried that the coach is new and is getting distracted at the same time, because there are so many existed problem. Kowi is another problem.
Mr.
Kowi.
Adeyemi, check your mic. Allah, God forgive us for this Yoruba. Check your mic.
So the problem of Kowi is another problem, because Chelsea fan have not identified that Kowi is another weak link in that defense, because I've seen Fofana trying to complement a lot of, you know, trying to slide, trying to make some hard tackles, and stuff like that. Because we need some hard tackles. I know that is one of the reasons people are frustrated with Enzo, because Enzo is not an hard tackler. Enzo doesn't tackle with strength. He's not the type of player that you will
He
see.
doesn't have star strength, even if he wants to tackle, actually.
Yeah, he is more technical than doing that. His
Yeah.
own is just to look for a loophole, send a pass there.
So,
You know,
that's his work.
in fact, there is a place whereby Pedro Neto give him ball and he was running. Neto was expecting Enzo to give that ball back into the space. Enzo just turned back. I said, God, what is this? If you had used someone like Nkuku, Nkuku will see that Nkuku is the best 10 that we can use. In fact, Kuku is even better than Palmer in that 10. That's why I'm saying that Palmer should stick to that to that wing. We don't want to see him in the central role at all this season. Nkuku and Jao Felix should handle that position. I don't want to see Palmer in the middle. He should stay in his wing, and he should be learning to track back. And he should know that he is not untouchable. He should be playing properly. I don't want to see him doing like I am a big boy now. He should play proper football. I rest my case for now, sir, doctor.
All right. Sport Talk Arena. Oh, I'm waiting. Sorry, sorry. I did. When did you leave? Ah, sorry, Sport Talk Arena. Sorry, I never knew that you were out.
No, no
Um,
problem, sir. No
I think
problem.
you have spoken about the way forward. Have you? Okay. Now, uh, we have talked about Enzo. We've also made some suggestions, and now our next game is on Thursday. What should we be expecting? Let me start from Mr. Shegun before you sleep.
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm resuming work tomorrow, 11 a.m. So I don't have any stress.
Okay.
I'll be
So what should
logging
we
in
be
by 11.
expecting? Going by our last game, we lost against Manchester City, and for me, I have one thing. I have one thing that I believe in, and that really what impacts the way I see life. I don't underrate anyone. So that tells you that someone like me will not underrate any team. We are playing one of the Swiss clubs. on Thursday. And the first leg, I think the first leg is at home, and the second leg will be in Switzerland the following week. That means next week. So what should, and this is according to what you said, Mr. Shegun, you said, and I think even many panelists also would agree with what you said, that all our home games now are now becoming games of pressure because our players are always afraid of playing at home.
Doctor, sorry to cut you. I mean to cut in, sir.
Yeah.
With respect to the home game, the pressure is very high, and people are getting very much angry, even with the owners.
Hmm.
People are getting very angry with the owner. They are attacking the owners, abusing them, trying to wait for them at the gate to look if they are going to pass so that they will shout on them. Stuff like that. The pressure is high. I know some people are even shouting Osime, Osime. In they give me Osime, give even the white people. They are shouting, give me Osime. The British fans.
Hmm.
Go on, sir. It is well.
Since you are asking the question, so what should we
No,
expect?
Doctor sir, sorry, let me just
You
quickly
start your
say
own.
this.
Okay, all right.
There, this question, what should we be expecting? Personally, for me, it's not even a question we are even supposed to ask.
Hmm.
Because if that coach, see, you see, from today, sorry, sir, maybe from tomorrow we'll start to play. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. Because that is what we want. It is nothing than a win. Because the cost of our midfielders, the cost of these three guys, can even be the total cost. There will even be change of the entire Supergeti team.
Hmm.
You understand? So a draw is an insult. A 1-0 win is an insult to the legacy of Chelsea. A 1-0 win is an insult. These are the type of games and we are not even supposed to stress our senior players. When Chelsea was Chelsea, these are the type of games that uh, our younger players they used to show opportunity. You understand? They use this type of games as opportunity. But look at the level Chelsea have gone to. We are now even thinking very soon now we'll be thinking of the possible lineup. Possible lineup. So we a 1-0 win on Thursday is a shame and an insult to our legacy.
Hmm.
Hey,
If
Mr.
we
Ademola,
if
you
we
online, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
if we want to win, if we want to play that match tomorrow on Thursday, we should be expecting nothing less than 3-0 win. Nothing
Well,
less than 3-0 win.
Mr. Talk Arena and Doctor,
Yeah.
there is something I want to say, and I will probably like to be quoted later on.
Okay. Okay.
Chelsea will beat small team easily this season. They will beat small team easily, but the big team will be difficult to be beaten. So, like this team we are playing on Thursday, Chelsea will beat them very well. Chelsea will. It's not even in my. It's not. It shouldn't be a debate topic. I believe Wolves on Sunday should be more of a debate. That how can we get our 3 points at Midland? It's a difficult game, sir. It's a very difficult to go to.
Chiva is saying in the comment section that okay, don't be surprised if we concede first on Thursday. I know my club.
No, we are not
You-
going to concede.
Okay.
We are not going to concede. He will use Kowi Fofana. That's what he will use. He will use the same lineup. Uh, but I believe he will bench one of Enzo or Caicedo. Probably Caicedo. I'm thinking, to be honest, I think he should let Gusu rest because he's the only option we have in the league. If James is fit, he should let James play. so that Gusto will rest.
Okay, can James play because of the punishment?
No. The
Can
punishment does not
James
extend
can
to
Yeah, the
Europe.
punishment, the
Okay,
punishment did not affect him,
does not
but I think
extend to UEFA match.
yeah, but I
yeah,
think he's not fit. I think
it's
he's
for
Okay,
not fit.
only Premiership. The Premier is for only Premiership.
okay.
So
Good.
if James can start, let Enzo be on the bench and let Lavia and Caicedo play that game. Then, if possible, we can use Viega or maybe Cucurella.
On the left. No,
Yeah,
Vega can play on the left so that we. I could see that Cucurella leaped off during the last match. He was
it's a
limping.
scope, sir. Scope ló ń lò. Mo mọ bó
Eh,
ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ wa lórí kọjá. Oh, sorry.
eh, it
He's
was a
using
scope.
scope. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to him. You know they are saying he has muscle pull, which he wanted somebody to pull for him, but Alan just walked out of him because
Okay.
Alan is a stupid boy. So the Man City fans, they are now singing the song he sang. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cucurella.
Cucurella,
Yeah,
Alan. Okay.
that's the song they are singing for him. So he doesn't want to look at their faces. Those boys are too childish. Oh no, they are
It's
too.
but for me, I love those dramas. They
Oh
make football. They make football to be football. You
sir,
know.
if you know the kind of song, but do you know the funniest thing is that our away fans, if you are going to play in Wolves, our away fans are better than the home fans. Our away
Okay.
fans, they sing more than the home fans don't sing. Everybody will just be sitting down and be eating their what do they
Chips.
eat?
Chips.
They will cheese. Bread, they will be eating cheese. They will not they will be eating. They will not be serious. They will not sing anything. They will just be eating and be shouting on the player. But the away fans will be singing. The away fans sing song for Thiago Silva. They sing for Jao Felix. They sing for almost all. Even Enzo has song. Caicedo has. Almost all of them has different songs. But the home fans will never sing one song. Never. They are bitter people, toxic people. Those are the people. They are very toxic. They are very mad. They are just coming like they are coming to fight. They are not even coming to watch. They are just coming like they have been spoiled by Abramovich, by so
In
many men. You know, the success story. They are missing those days.
in 2010,
Do you
2011,
know
when I
that,
was
doctor? Do you know
Not
that
yeah.
some
not not
people,
only them, not
some
only
people,
them, even me myself, I'm
doctor? Do you
missing
know
those
some
days.
people even refuse?
Sport Talk Arena is making 1.0.
Okay, what's that?
I said not only them, even me myself, I'm missing those days. I will not
Yeah,
blame the home fans for I will not blame the home fans for expressing themselves because they cannot react the same way in a way. The way they can react at home, they cannot react that
yeah,
way
yeah.
away. They are if they go away, they are limited. You understand? To an extent, they are limited. So when you are at home, you need to pour out your frustration in any
Express
case.
yourself. Express yourself.
Mm.
You understand? Pour out, yeah. If I'm there too, I would maybe more than that, sir.
Do you know that? Do you
You
know that we
know.
don't? We our shirts now. We don't have sponsor. There is no sponsor on our shirt.
I could see the one name Fever.
How can they
You know.
give us fever?
That's the that's the same thing. That it was almost the same thing last season now. And this
Yes,
whole it
yes. It
So
took
whole
and
time.
situation is because we did not
It
qualify
took
for
some time
Champions League.
before they could put the name of the sponsor on the jersey because they
doctor,
were
do you have
looking.
membership card, sir?
He got expired.
Okay.
I
My
didn't renew
membership
it.
card now, they keep sending message. We are very sorry. The mega store will soon be open. And the clinic now, up to now, we cannot buy our shirt. Just imagine how clueless these owners are.
They are not pretty sure who is going to be. You
This
know.
is no, honestly, this can even be affecting the player. Let's be honest with ourselves. It can be affecting them because how unprepared can you be that you don't prepare for the sponsors to be written on your shirt? We are just we are putting on a blank shirt. This is not fair.
I
Our
learned
owners are,
that I
our,
learned that the Paramount
The
Plus wanted to be one of the sponsors, but
but
they met a stumbling block, by FA. FA was saying that okay, they cannot. Paramount Plus is an American company, so the FA didn't allow that deal to go through. And since Paramount Plus has opted out, so it has been what, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hopefully, there will be a way out. Hopefully, that's why you could see that even the store, they don't know what to do because they
yeah,
are not.
they are just sending mail. They are just sending mail. They apologize. The store will soon be open. The store now, the shirt you can see in store. In fact, you can see Samsung, the one that they
Even
put
you
Samsung.
okay, Kiva even make a more a clarifier more further about it. That Fever is not a front shirt sponsor. It is just an
Yes.
associate partnership. It is so
Mm.
shameful that as big as we are, we have no sponsor in front of our shirts. Same thing we witnessed last year. Yes, just like what I said. So thank you, Chiva, for that clarification.
It is very worrisome, doctor. It is, honestly, it is not something that we can finish the discussion.
We
Is
can't
get
finish it because it's
is
becoming so
doctor
shameful.
doctor, do you know that? Do you know? Let me tell you something again. Do you know that at the entrance of Stamford Bridge now, before we used to have big players statue, all those small things,
We
those
used
small
to
small
have
people.
them. Even they do it on the wall. They also do
Now,
it on the wall.
they now put the picture of the female teams.
Ah,
Female, àwọn obìnrin ló pọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Then the female are the more in the entrance now.
now
Yes, female players.
because my last time in Stamford Bridge was 2012. I
Wow.
was in Europe between 2000 I was in Europe between
but
2010 and 2012. So I
Hmm.
used to take train from York.
Okay.
From York. And meanwhile, because I don't, it wasn't easy for me. Where York is. York is an Asian city, so and it's so
Yes.
far. It's so
Mm-hmm.
far because I was doing my masters in the University of York. So
Mm.
it was so frustrating for you to see if I don't if I don't leave feed on time, it will be difficult for me to see the train to go back
Yeah.
on time.
Yeah. I know people
So
that came. I know people that came from Dublin self to come and watch our
yeah,
match live.
it's always difficult because
Mm.
that place will just be jam packed.
You the
If you
only
don't leave on time.
the only place where you can get train is the Fulham train station.
Farm train
Mm.
station.
Mm.
So and that particular time as well, I'm telling you, some people would have left the pitch, especially if we win earlier. You see some
Mm.
people leaving earlier, and
Mm.
and you see everywhere. People normally come for home game. Oh. I don't know
Sir, but
now.
our own is even better. If you go to the worst place you can go and watch ball in your life in this London, the worst place is Wembley. Wembley is the worst place where people imagine you go and watch match in Wembley and Jackson is missing goal when you're supposed to score semi final. Imagine you go to M49 to go and watch semi final in Wembley, because Wembley is far from London. It's very, it's not in London actually. It's outskirts.
Outskirts.
Yes, as outskirts. So you now watch match in Wembley, and at the end, you take train. You take like 3 train through Exeter, through that place to that place. Sir, what we are just saying is that we are frustrated, honestly speaking.
And that's
Everybody
you could see it in the way the home fans are behaving, and
now
like
the
I've said,
conference league now they have reduced the price. They are showing the conference league, we can even see 60 pound now. Yes,
because
60
people
pound.
don't want people don't want to come.
Because it is even more difficult to watch a night match, because at the end when you finish you have to start going to your house
Of
very
course, not it
late.
will not it will
Some
not
people
be
will get home
difficult.
around 12.
It will be very, very, and they are going to work early in the morning.
I know. Somebody even said, if possible, Maresca should call Guardiola and ask for advice. I said, Guardiola, well, Guardiola, do you know one of the first threats that Guardiola had in Premiership was Chelsea? Guardiola really feared Chelsea.
Of course, now there was one
Especially
interview.
Tuko. Tuko.
Ah,
When
yes,
Tuko was giving him back to back.
he fear him.
Uh,
He fear him. He fear him.
Baba.
There was a
The reason, okay, go on, sir. Go
okay.
on,
No,
sir.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The reason we won that final against them in Champions League, it was because he was afraid to make mistakes, and because of that, he was too conscious. He
Imagine
was too
he play us
conscious.
without Rodri. You remember that he played that match without Rodri. He played us without defensive midfielder. Guardiola. He played us without defensive midfielder. He bench
And he
Rodri.
did make mistake in that match for not playing Fernandinho, for not starting any defensive midfielder. He
Yeah.
later gambled.
That's the point now, because he was too conscious. Tuko threatened them well. Oh, no. Tuko was
He is
like a
afraid of
pest
Chelsea.
to all of
That
them.
man. That man is afraid of us. He's afraid of Chelsea. He can never teach Maresca good thing. He will rather teach him something that will make him to fall more. He said
He preferred to teach this guy, Arsenal coach, than even Maresca said.
no, he's fearing at Arsenal too now. He's afraid of Arsenal too. Because Arsenal gave him tough time last season. Imagine Arsenal was winning all
Yes.
their matches, and Guardiola
The
needed to
problem
win
is,
the last match.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? But Arsenal will find another trajectory this season. They are losing their match on Saturday night. They are losing.
Let's
They are
let,
losing
let's
in
see.
Birmingham. They can't go
Who
to
who are
Birmingham
who are
anymore.
they playing with? Who are they
They are
playing
going
with?
to Birmingham. They are going to play Aston Villa.
Hey, hey.
Mhm.
Aston Villa beat them. They
And
defeated them last season. No.
They are going to play Aston Villa this time. Now, Henry, sir,
I
that is
think
the.
Neri was once their coach now.
In fact,
all right.
there was a time I was even thinking that why didn't Chelsea go for that Unai Henry? Because this Maresca, doctor, I'm trying my
So the
best. I don't want to criticize that guy. I'm doing all my best. Holy Spirit,
Le-
please help me. I don't want to criticize that man yet.
please
I will,
we-
don't
criticize
say,
him, I will criticize him, but not
bring
yet. I'm giving him time.
bring all your frustration out, my brother. No, I said it before. His vacation for me is over. His last vacation day was that match against Manchester City. That's why I did not even say anything. You see, this our match. So I just want to believe what you said, that we are going to win them. And bro, if we want to win these people, it should not be nothing less than 3-0, bro.
Wait, no, Mr. Sport Karen, are you doubting that the spaghetti will still come to Stamford Bridge and we will not beat them? Is there any problem? Are we?
The Chelsea of now, the Chelsea
I
of
want to. I think
the
Mr.
Chelsea
Adeyemi
of
wants to
now
talk.
that prefer to.
Mr. Shegun,
Yes, Mr. DME, I'm with you, sir.
Doctor, let me say one or two things about this our coming match. See, Mr. Shegun, Doctor was saying something the other time when he wants to talk about our next match. He said he's a man that he doesn't underrate people. And I know he want to talk more about this our coming match.
Before
Eh,
I was cut short. Yeah.
yes, I know. Mr. Shegun, I know your confidence too. I like your confidence. And that is the kind of confidence we're supposed to have. But let us be sincere with ourselves. This our current team. It is when they play finish I can say okay. I can't presume they will do something that will make somebody proud. I know it is expected they should play this coming match like we, if not for what happened, we even supposed not to be playing this conference, that they should play with force and deal with them, that you people
That's
that we did not play in Europa
that's what I'm saying
come
now.
and stop
That is what I'm
beating
s-
us.
that is what I'm
Because we do
saying.
not belong here.
That is what
Because we
I'm
are here,
saying
we
now.
are not beating. That is the kind of approach they're supposed to go and play with. But don't be surprised. As one fans have commented that we can even concede earlier in that match. because I don't trust this our people. You can just be like they just want to do one play from the back that they go and be
Do
playing
you,
one wrong pass
do
to
you
the
know? Do you know the name Chelsea?
yeah.
Before, once a team, if you go for draws and you discover that you are playing Chelsea, the fear of playing in Stamford Bridge alone safe, you understand. But at
Yeah.
this present moment, anybody coming to play Chelsea in Stamford Bridge, they are coming with a very high positivity. They would, is it not Chelsea who will beat them? That's the lowest. That's how low we've become recently. Before, if we want to play team like spaghetti, I said it before. Now it is not even our first 11.
First, yes, yes.
For now, is see. Well, let's just Thursday. Thursday is not far now. By God's
It's
grace,
just of
God spare our life. Thursday will
hours,
just here.
of few hours to this time. But we hope that this our spaghetti match we use it to build some momentum, because that wolf is a war match oh, is a war. Remember last season wolf beat us home and away. It has never happened in recent time. Wolf beating Chelsea home and away. I was shocked when
Then that Wolves
But
match,
I
doctor.
have a possibility of Wolf. I believe that we will even beat Wolf. I
No,
believe that we are going to win Wolf
Mr.
match.
Sport Talk Arena. Let me tell you something about that Wolves match. I believe our team, we have a psychologist in the coaching crew. They should study very well that Pedro Neto must not play any part in that match. Pedro Neto must not play any part in that match. They can use Modric. Start Modric against Wolves. Don't use Neto. If you use Neto, they will use Boo to kill Neto and he will not play well. Psychologically, he will be affected because I know they will boo him. Never Wolves fan will boo him. So that is for Wolves, but it's a big match. It's a very difficult match to win. Let's just see the outcome of spaghetti match because the spaghetti
I
match,
think James will play on Thursday. James will play.
yes. Check. You have checked it, sir.
Yeah. James will play.
Yeah, he will play definitely. He will play. So if he plays on Thursday, that will give Gusso, and don't be surprised, the coach might start Gusso at the left wing.
Oh, let's see how it's going to be anyway.
That will be
Mm.
stupid of him if he does that. That will be
Uh,
stupid of him. Yes, because we have Vega, who you are trying to integrate into the team, and we have Cucurella. So why can't you use either of them and let Gusso rest? Because the guy Doku really frustrated Gusso in last match. That Doku guy, the way Guardiola boys are playing that day, they are just they are just playing like they really get us. They got us. It is well.
all right. On this note, in order not to really overstress you, because I want to even specially thank you because I came up late. Even you may not be seeing me now because the battery is off. So, but I hope you are hearing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the battery is off. And if I check it now, if I change it, it will take at least 45 seconds or 1 minute. So I want to especially thank you, Mr. Diyemi, Mr. Shegun, Mr. Sport Talk Arena, Mr. Bumi, Daramola, and other people who have also contributed. I want to thank Mr. Chiva, who who still actually is active in the comment section, despite the fact that other commenters are maybe they are watching or they are sleepy now, but we still have 10 people online watching us. So I want to single you out, Mr. A. Chiva. Thank you so much for your contributions, even in this all time. I don't know your location, but I still want to thank you. I want to thank all our commenters. I want to thank all Chelsea fans who are also part of this live broadcast. And above all, I want to thank our panelists. You are my backbone. I see you as my backbone. Quote it, quote me anywhere about that. You are like my backbone, because you know it's so evident that I cannot be just be talking. It's good when we rub minds together. You know, of course we may, as you see every day, we don't agree on all issues, but we are doing it what in a professional way, in such a way that people who are watching us, our viewers, are gaining are gaining gaining new experiences, gaining new information. And I especially want to thank you. I can't thank you enough. So thank you for being part of today's live broadcast. Today, Wednesday, because we are already in Wednesday here, and I know that everywhere now you are also, it is Wednesday in every Mr. Sport Talk Arena. Is it Wednesday from your side?
Yes, it's 3:20 in the morning here already.
Okay, so generally now we are in Wednesday now, so that means that we are going. I'm going to be online later today for us to talk about Felix. We couldn't talk about Felix. I wanted us to talk about Felix. I wanted us to talk about Disasi, who I heard that he may be going to Newcastle, but I don't know how it's going to be. Okay, Sport Talk Arena, you wanted to say something?
No, me, I want to beg them instead of sending the Sassi to,
But
they should
actually,
just give Badashile, please, please, leave the Sassi for us, please.
I'm with you on that. Sports Doc Arena. They should, I don't, if anybody is going
If
to go
if
to be
if
Badashile,
the
we don't.
Sassi leave,
I
if
still have
if the
confidence
Sassi
in
leave,
Sassi.
Chaloba leave, who how are we going to cope? If the Sassi
yeah,
leave, Chaloba leave, how are we going to cope? It will be
we are,
terrible.
really- we are really discussing about disaster living for Newcastle.
I don't know. See, who are those people that they are advising people that they want to say? Are they sure that Fofana is ready to come out of hospital fully? They should not forget that guy. He's a deceiver. If you not
They,
been
they,
that, when we now allow the SARS to go now, that is where we now remember he have unresolved issue in hospital that will go back again. I did not trust Fofana yet too.
They
I did
won't
not
do you
sell.
trust
They won't sell the Sassi.
do you know
because I
what
also,
do you know what I'm praying for?
yes,
I'm praying for anything that will happen
that will
in
make
such
Chaluba.
a way that will bring Kaloba.
I know.
I in the yesterday I posted that uh every all living and non living things that Jehovah created, we favor Jehovah's son.
Yes, I saw it, sir.
And I
That's
believe
that's bars. That's bars. You doctor, now we can call you Doctor the Rapper. That's bars.
so, because if you look at what happened to Chaluba when his contract was renewed, he also faced the same problem of what he faced, the problem of being exited from Chelsea. But how God used Tuchel to resolve the situation is what I couldn't understand till now. Tuchel just told Chelsea management that he needed him, and what, his contract was renewed.
And even then, we have top central defender, and
Of
he
course,
still make.
yes. So that's why I believe that Jehovah will not leave Jehovah's son, and the all living and non-living things that Jehovah created will work in his favor. Because why are we going to have Okonile Talanwo Okolita. Why are we going to have the farm tool that we could make use at home? And now we are not what looking beyond to find the tool that we need for what farmland. I don't know. I understand. Now, I agree with people who are what referring to Fofana as what hospital guy because anything can happen. Anything can happen to that guy. So if Fofana now returns back to where he usually goes, and Disasi is on his way, what will now happen to that central midfield? So that means maybe we will move Tosin to central midfield, and some people are saying that Tosin is sluggish. Honestly, we have a lot of there are a lot of things that we couldn't discuss today, but by God's grace, I will come online early tomorrow so that we'll have time to discuss. And also to discuss
Today,
about
you mean today, not tomorrow?
Today, Gary. Today, we are already we are already witnessing Wednesday all over the.
I'm always available, doctor.
Okay, let me greet my son, champion.
Yeah, he's
greet
sleeping.
let me greet him for taking care of Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Champion.
Greet him.
That a wonderful woman was taken that will take care of Daddy and him.
Amen. Grandma is even coming. Maybe next month.
When is Grandma coming?
I think next month. She's coming next month.
Better because that thing will be it will be too much for you.
It's difficult.
The tantrums that little kids they throw. Hey!
It's difficult. It's very, very difficult.
So, Grandma is in Ilorin or where?
She's in North Carolina presently. She's coming to London. Yeah.
That long flight.
Very long, dude. Lati Charlotte. Very long from Charlotte. In fact, there is no direct flight from when I was coming. I took Charlotte to JFK, then from JFK to London.
Okay. It is well.
Amen, sir.
So
Amen.
For now, let's call it a day.
Thank you, sir.
And goodbye for now. And thank you for the commenters. Jibrin, Ojonimi, Stephen, I welcome you. More grace, doctor. Oh, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Good day for now.
Good day, bye, sir.
We shall see in some hours to come. Yeah. By God's grace. God will spare our lives. Yeah.
Kopama. Kopama. Look at us, mad by mad, you carry us. We never thought, say we go fall in love. Pama hope, you ignite Jesse.